started.
Okay, Tony L. Let's see, I think it's time for me to play a flank opening, so I'll try the Reti. The danger of pre-moves. Okay. Shouldn't pre-move. I think I'll just leave that knight there, why not? And let's see, I can defend it with the d-pawn and also allow him to take there if he wants to. He didn't take. I thought maybe he'd take there to mess up my pawns. Well, he likes to bring his bishops out. Okay, now I need to do something. There's two attackers on here, so I guess I need to break the pin and defend the knight. Okay, I'll take, let's see, if I take with the queen, he'll probably take my bishop and force my king to move, so I won't be able to castle. If I take with a pawn, then castling kingside won't be so friendly, but maybe he will, maybe I'll end up castling on the queen side. Yeah, let's take this way. That opens up the G file for my rook. My king could maybe stay in the center too. So I'd rather retain that flexibility. Here, let's kick this bishop and see what it plans to do. Plans to go there. Let's threaten his knight. Not yet decide. I'm thinking about b5, but I don't have to decide that right away. And this pin on the knight is a little bit annoying. Well, maybe not that annoying. Now I can target. I can target his king here right away. Okay, he's bringing his knight over. Let's see. So what do I want to play? You know, if I play my queen up to d3 to unpin the knight, then he can attack my bishop. It's almost trapped over there. So let's bring the bishop back. Yeah, so maybe that adventure with the bishop wasn't so great. Let's go ahead and castle queenside. Let's see, I can take off his knight at any point. Well, let's see, he's targeting this weak pawn over here. Okay. This guy, he's making quick moves, but he's annoying. Yeah, let's go ahead and defend that pawn. What the heck? No reason to give it up. Now I can play queen to d3 and unpin my knight and play knight to e4 there, hitting his queen. And maybe he's trying to play something like, so I have knight here too. And his queen is looking at this square. How about if I move my king over one step? And see what white wants to do now. Push the pawn forward. So I thought I would ignore that. If he takes, I'll take back with the queen, so that's not a big deal. If he takes on a3. It just means I have to leave my queen there for a bit. I guess I can't push that right away. Maybe knight here. hitting his bishop. I'm going to start pushing these pawns forward in the center. Let's see, he's looking at that pawn, but it's defended. Or maybe this push the f pawn forward. It's just funny tactic, but my rook is defending the d pawn here. So bishop takes, pawn takes. Oh no, my bishop is also defended by the knight. I was wondering if there was some funny tactic here, but I don't see it. Anyway, I'm threatening f5. Okay, so we stopped that. And now I could target that f pawn. I could also target his queen. This queen and king are on a line here. So like, and I don't like that move so much. Let's bring the queen back this way. Okay, so I'm hitting the c pawn, and I'm also threatening bishop to c4, but he can block with the pawn, so I guess that's not really a huge threat. Maybe I should play pawn to d5, something like that. He takes. So pawn to d5 now is definitely a possibility. If I take, he'll take back with the bishop, so he'll still be able to respond to bishop c4 with pawn to d5. But now, this is different. Now I have the rook on that file. So d5 can be met by bishop takes. Okay. Well, that was a funny game. Let's see if he finds a way out of this one. Yeah, he pushes the pawn, but he's not got sufficient defense here. So a queen for a bishop, is that what it is? I have 2 rooks and a knight, and he's got 2 rooks, a knight, and a bishop. Yeah, queen for a bishop. Okay. Let's see, I'm targeting the f pawn. I might as well take it. He can start harassing my queen a little bit. But, well, I can start harassing his king. I've got this check here.
Check.
And let's see, I have rook to the 7th rank and knight to h5 as ideas here. I also have just rook over here. He's probably going to try and put a rook opposite my queen, which would be a little bit uncomfortable. So how to best activate? You know, I could play, yeah, let's start with this move. Just defending my queen, in a way. Also, what I'm thinking of is kicking his knight away and going after the pawn on g7. So pawn to f4. Okay, so he played his knight there immediately. That opens up this attack on the g7 pawn. Is it better to play here or here? Here. Well, here he might just trade, which would probably be good for me as well. Here, let's play here though. Let's see what he does. He ignores it. This guy is big on ignoring things.
Check.
Ah, that's why he ignored it.
Check.
I ignored his threat. So, serves me right. Okay, so he's hitting my knight, which is defending my rook, which is under attack from his king. So let's defend. Let's count the pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he wants to keep the rooks. That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 2, but otherwise the material is even. It's a lot of pawns. Okay, well, how do I mate with the rook and knight? His king has almost no squares. Let's start by putting the rook over here so that I can play c3 to block his attack from the side and maybe get my rook to the 7th rank. Yeah, as predicted, he plays there. Okay, so 1, and he moves the bishop. You can't move the bishop to attack the c pawn. All you can do is move the pawn forward, and then 2, and I'm pretty close to mating. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so okay, let's take the pawn.
Check.
How to mate? Let's see. Unfortunately, the knight move here is covered by his rook. Too bad.
Check.
Okay, so the idea I have here is to check on the... that's the mate.
Checkmate.
That is the mate. Okay, well, that was a silly game, but I'll upload it anyway.